bathrooms has been a very important aspect of a building, and the mid-century has seen a very quick development and adaptation of indoor bathrooms. This short video is a piece focusing on the plastic molded, prefabricated bathrooms that was rather popular from 50s until late 70s.
During the early years in America, the great outdoors proved an appealing alternative to the chamber pots from the old country. But before long, Yankee ingenuity gave birth to an American institution, the outhouse.
Outhouses were basically the bathrooms of the early colonial settlers in this country, and some of them were quite ornate.
The technology was simple enough: a deep hole in the earth, a seat, and a wooden shed with a door. Outhouses continued to proliferate through the 19th century in America, well beyond the advent of the indoor toilet.
Starting from the 1890s, as Industrial Revolution started to lower the cost of toilet fixtures and citywide sewage, plumbing began to reach the majority. Great minds such as Buckminster Fuller has already started to think about what the potential of an indoor bathroom can be.
I'd gone into the building world after I'd been in the world of this very advanced technology and found it crude and the exactly other end of the scale of the competence when the science was putting into the weaponry world. And I was so shocked to find how little man had in the way of science. I found no scientist ever looked at the plumbing.
In 1947, I developed in the Beach Aircraft Company in Wichita, Kansas, the first actual Dymaxion house, built then with the aircraft industry's extraordinary structural capabilities. Made across all of aircraft aluminum. The mass itself was stainless steel. It consisted of 7 tubes bound together in a hexagonal collection, and each tube weighed only 10 pounds. It was 22 feet high. Top of it, you'll see the great ventilator. It's 18 feet in diameter and rotated as does a wind tee on an airport. A low pressure area occurred at this point where we then had the ventilator tail open. We pulled the airs of the house through the completely air conditioning. Dymaxion bathroom is a solution of the place where we go in to bathe and wash and to take care of the human processes. I was able to do a whole bathroom, including what we call a manifold of plumbing, all reassembled, everything, and a manifold of wiring, and the manifold of the air conditioning for only 450 pounds.
Even though Bucky's bathroom is an effective one, it didn't went popular as the event of World War II following the bathroom design created a shortage of metal in that era. And then plastics also came into fashion.
When the rain comes down on tomorrow's brave new world, you'll put on your plastic raincoat, put up your plastic hood. Oh, wait a bit, it's stopped now. So you can open your plastic bag to see if that plastic hood has messed up your hairdo. If so, a plastic comb will soon put that right. If you think that's too transparent, here's an opaque white raincoat, also plastic. Shiny plastic shoes and sleek nylon stockings, for display only, of course, complete the picture. Nylons are plastic, too. Yes, the earrings are plastic as well. What's that? Made of coal tar and potatoes and things? What are? Oh, plastics. Is that what we were talking about?
Or better still, fiber-reinforced plastics.
In an age where advances in science and technology have become commonplace, a new development has to be almost staggering before anyone pays much attention to it. But one of the many revolutionary materials, including the field of plastics, which caused an immediate reaction was glass fiber. The delicate-looking strands are most deceptive, for when they have been woven and bonded together with resin under tremendous pressure, the resulting glass fiber material is phenomenally light and strong. In fact, one strand of fiber, drawn into a fine filament under strictly controlled conditions, is twice as strong as high-quality steel.
Or easy to manufacture, thermoplastics.
In complete contrast, the same basic material, acrylic sheet, or to be strictly accurate, methyl methacrylate, is used to make such domestic fittings as baths and wash basins. Once again, it's a molding process, with the acrylic sheet being heated for 3 or 4 minutes until it's plastic. But from then, as you'll see, the technique is different. Two molds are used. Air is withdrawn from under the plastic sheet to draw it into the lower one, forming the bath's outside shape, while the top mold comes down and presses out the inside shape. Jets of cold air cool the new bath and the job's finished. The speed of the overall operation is enough to unnerve the craftsmen among us, but even they'd have to admit it's a pretty fair bath.
Part of the reason the Damascene house and bathroom designed by Bucky Fuller is the shortage of metal, but another part of the reason may well have been aesthetics of the mass-produced failed to please people. During World War II, people have seen or even experienced the advantages of mass-produced molded objects. Factories have perfected and improved on production capabilities, as well as developed new materials such as fiber-reinforced plastics. These changes become a catalyst to ferment and eventually gradually change aesthetics standard people perceived. Domus published an article in February 1944 titled "Como sarà il nuovo stile? What will the new style be like?", discussing the change of aesthetics at that time. The article's central argument, what forms of nature will give its distinguishing line? If we heed history, this line will be a soft, curved, rounded, and smooth line, suggesting the new material and production has already started to influence aesthetics.
2, 1, 0, all engine running. Liftoff, we have a...
Such aesthetics climaxed in the 60s when the Cold War stimulated a space race that created a fantasy penetrating into popular cultures.
However, I accept the need for absolute secrecy in this. This is in fact what has happened. I'm at liberty to discuss this.
The speed and volume produced by factories in World War II for strategic need is unprecedented at the time. People started to imagine and push the limit of industrial production to solve many of the social and design problems even before World War II officially ends. Additionally, prefabrication and modular design met the need of creating new homes for displaced people in destroyed homes during World War II. Many architects, industrial designers, and material manufacturers took advantages of the production ability and availability of new material and designed numerous bathroom systems that are either mass-produced or as part of their architectural solutions.
1, 2, and 3 bedroom homes can be set up in 80 minutes.
As one of the most intricate and high-maintenance essential building component, molded modular bathrooms, as people started to realize the potential of Bucky Fuller's Damascene bathroom, went into a booming decade after World War II, alongside with prefabricated housing. Early manufacturers and designers started to tap on the idea of increasing the efficiency of bathroom and kitchen, when most of the complicated mechanical equipment is concentrated, setting up the foundation of the idea of bundling surfaces into modules. On August 1946, Domus published an article, Kitchen, Bathroom, Mechanical Heart of the House, listing numerous manufacturing of a modular mechanical wall system. Attaching to some of them are partially molded bathrooms. As a spin-off from Bershon Goldberg's prefabricated housing project, he started a standard bathroom project, as he put it. After the war, I decided that the construction of buildings was rather archaic and that we should do something else. So I tried to do that by building prefabricated bathrooms. paying a total of $275 to $375 with the installation. People can buy a Goldberg-designed 5-foot-long standard prefabricated bathroom with a watertight wall protectors, flush easy-to-clean construction, continuous recessed toe space, built-in medicine cabinet and linen cabinet, magazine rack, and ashtray, all pipes easily accessible with a pivoting sink that can go over a toilet or bathtub to save space. Designed by architect-designer Lionel Shawn with Yves Magnon as structural engineer and Henri Colon as consultant, this house is the first house in the world built entirely on plastics. Made from plexiglass and glass fiber reinforced polyester on timber molding, the house is a prototype envisioning a mass-produced housing application. Inside the house is a plastic molded bathroom connecting to a bathtub, curved wall and toilet fixture in one plastic piece. The design also made use of the moldability of plastics to incorporate indented storage unit for bathroom storage.
The Monsanto House of the Future stands in Tomorrowland. An exciting, dramatic exterior. But would people really be interested in it? Here's just a part of the answer. 5,000 to 10,000 people a day who wanted to get an idea of what a home in the future might be. The bathroom for the youngsters is also futuristic. A laboratory that adjusts to height. No stretching or bending. For the grown-ups, another bathroom completely molded in 2 pieces with features that seem pure fantasy. Built-in electric razor and electric toothbrush. And here is something we'd all like to have. The same push-button phone we saw on the dressing table, but with the added attraction of a closed-circuit television receiver. The picture on the screen? Oh, that's of whoever is standing at your front door. You see him, but he doesn't see you. And you can give him any message you want over the 2-way communication system. Adjustable, shadowless ceiling lighting, of course, with panel-lesson panels for night light. The bathroom of the future in the house of the future.
Taking reference to Buckminster Fuller's Dymaxion bathroom, Japanese have developed a unit bath system from fiber-reinforced plastics in the 1964 when they are in a critical delivery deadline for 1964 Tokyo Olympic. Hotel New Otani, one of the hotels serving Tokyo Olympics, met the challenge of furnishing 1,044 rooms with restrooms, the most time-consuming part of construction. Toto, Japanese toilet manufacturer, and Hitachi Chemical, produced FRP materials, collaborated to develop a modular bathroom system called Unibatsu. The unit bath system, made up of kit of parts, manufactured off-site, can be installed within 2 to 3 hours on-site, drastically shortening the time for bathroom construction. Hotel New Otani was constructed just in time thanks to Unibath and met great success. Japan Housing Corporation saw the potential and modified Unibath without the Japanese bathtub for space and weight saving to be applied to all public housing in Japan. Unibath is low maintenance, time-saving construction with Housing Corporation's mandatory program contributed to its ubiquitous presence in Japan. A Japanese designer based in Italy, Masanori Umeda submitted and won the 1968 Brown Prize with a FRP-constructed mobile bathroom kitchen units with wheels that transforms by folding and unfolding components with a large tube for inlets and outlets of surfaces. The design revisited the modular prefabrication with a more complex open and closing mechanism to further save space. The The mechanical core idea mentioned in the 1944 Domus magazine has also seen a great influence here, bundling surfaces for a simpler and more efficient organization and connection solution. British architects Terry Farrell and Nicholas Grimshaw are one of the first who took the modular bathroom idea outside of single-family residential design and applied it to a larger-scale student housing project. Anglican International Students Club in London has 6 19th century housing which were to be converted into student housing. However, because of bathroom wasn't developed as much as 1960s in the 19th century, they lacked the services provided in the building, urging them creating a modern take for an outhouse. The design is a cylindrical vertical core of toilets and laundry surfaces attached to the sides of existing buildings. A simple metal frame consisting of beams and cantilever from a central structural core. Rested on the beam is a spiral ramp that connects to all pre-manufactured fiber-reinforced plastic bathrooms and laundry rooms continuously, which also happens to be suspended from the structural core. With 35 bathroom units, the core serviced all 6 student housing. Pre-manufactured molded plastic bathrooms has proved to be a very economical solution as the production system drastically reduced construction price in a larger scale building complex. Casanova 2400 are some of the innovative design to be marketed for those who work on building sites or in offices near fairs and exhibitions, or for those who wish a second home outside of town. With modular lightweight systems, Casanova 2400 is designed so it can either be fitted in multi-story structures or reconfigured in unlimited layouts. Panels with different surfaces can be configured to form a pod. Different pods can be configured to form a home. Configurations of homes can be arranged to form a complex. The same logic applies to bathrooms, as the project boasts a toilet panel system that you can attach multiple toilets and basins to form a collective restroom on its own, or you can combine a toilet basin shower unit to form a bathroom within a configured unit. Exemplary project from Capsule Hotel designed by metabolist representative Kisho Klukawa took the molded plastic and pre-manufactured idea to outside of bathroom and applied it to the whole building. Fitted in each unit is a standard pre-manufactured molded plastic interior with built-in desk, bookshelf, TV, calculator, and of course, a molded unibath.
セカンドハウスとしてここで仕事をするということは十分可能のようです。10平米の敷地にバス、トイレと必要最低限の設備は整っていますが、築40年ほどの歴史を感じさせる設備は
Alberto Rosselli, an Italian designer and architect, designed a Unite surface molded bathroom unit in acrylic reinforced with FRP. The bathroom clearly take cue from Bucky Fuller's Dymaxion bathroom, forming 2 semi-shells that is screwed and sealed together, with all the basin, toilet, counter, shower, and bathtub formed from 2 acrylic pieces. Molded plastic started to disappear in the market in the late 1970s, except Japan. But the idea of surface core with modular prefabricated units continued to influence architects. Richard Rogers was commissioned architect of the new Lloyd's of London building. Richard, a modernist and high-tech oriented architect, influenced by metabolism and archigram movement, designed all the high-maintenance programs including pipes, ducts, toilets, escape stairs around and attached to the building.
We were able to convince Lloyds that we would put the mechanical services on the outside because mechanical services have a short life. In other words, it's like the engines of a car. And the buildings have hundreds of years life. Streets have thousands of years. It's the medieval streets, or streets now that are the medieval streets. Things which have a short life we'll put on the outside, keep the floors clear.
According to a Japanese magazine, The Science of Architecture, unit bathrooms are not popular in the US because of a strong workers' union. It is rather plausible that such modular prefab systems drastically reduced plumber and masonry work to install a bathroom, adversely affecting their livelihood. However, the process of unions resisting molded bathrooms, such changes should be further investigated to reach a conclusion. The premise of producing high-quality molded plastic bathroom products in low price requires a standardized bathroom manufacturing as well as planning. In Japan, with its housing corporations, mandatory vast quantity of application of unit bath set forth a mainstream application of standardized bathroom planning. Therefore, unit bath is still ubiquitous in Japan. However, for many other cultures, a standardized bathroom isn't incorporated in planning and design workflow, resulting in interior designers or consumers unable to select standardized dimension bathrooms. All the factors may result in the decline of molded bathrooms in the late 1970s. However, the advantage of a molded watertight bathroom component is still affecting the industry. Many of the bathroom linings, shower tubs, bathtubs are still molded in FRP products, providing superior waterproofing ability in low cost and easy installation.